Do you feel it? Even if you still don't fully understand it, something has begun to move around you with a force that surpasses human logic. It's not about imagination, it's not about coincidence. There is an ongoing alignment, something that has been drawn with divine precision, prepared to manifest exactly on this night. In silence, heaven kindles a flame within your home, and 3 heavenly manifestations approach you with a softness that only the eyes of the soul can see. Everything around him begins to react, even the air seems lighter, and time slows down as if announcing a sacred moment about to happen. This night does not carry the same essence as the others. There is a hidden purpose being revealed. Have you ever noticed that there are days when your intuition seems to whisper louder? That your thoughts wander down paths you can't explain? This is because the veil between the visible and the invisible has been loosened, and you are being called to perceive with your heart. The heavens are in motion, and his name has been mentioned with love among the spiritual messengers. This is the time when something will break within you, not as one who destroys, but as one who frees what was trapped for a long time. The heavenly forces do not work in a hurry, but exactly. Everything you've experienced so far, the contained tears, the nights when silence was your only company, the thoughts you dared not share with anyone, nothing has gone unnoticed. The throne of the Most High has bent over the earth to look directly at you. Tonight won't be one more. A spiritual visit is underway, and it will bring with it 3 manifestations so profound that you will no longer be the same at dawn. Prepare yourself, chosen daughter, because the sacred has chosen your home as a point of transformation. You may not see with your physical eyes, but the environment around you has already begun to change. His angels didn't just come to bring comfort, they came to fulfill decree. There is a time for crying, but there is also a time for flowering. Tonight marks that divider. You are not just being called to passively wait, but to align with what is coming. Subtle signs have already appeared, sudden sensations, omens in dreams, changes in your state of mind. None of this is accidental. It's heaven trying to touch the earth through you. The first manifestation that will enter through the invisible door of your house will be that of restorative peace, the one you no longer knew how to feel. The peace that calms without needing words. One who does not come from the world, but from an eternal source. You will notice that without explanation, the weight on your shoulders will be smoothed out. Internal noises will cease. The environment will seem quieter, but it will not be an empty silence. It will be a silence filled with the divine presence. It is as if the angels want to first clear the ground, remove the emotional debris, so that the new can enter. Soon after, the light of revelation will come. It will come without warning, but when it does, it will bring clarity about things that once seemed confusing. You will understand old feelings, see people from a new perspective, and even decisions that previously seemed unattainable will suddenly turn out to be possible. It can happen through a memory, a phrase someone says, or a thought that comes like a breath. This revelation will not be to hurt you, but to align you with his true path. Everything that was covered up will begin to light up, and you will no longer doubt that you are being guided by heavenly hands. And then will come the third movement of the heavens, the inner awakening. This will be the most intense. It will not be noisy, but it will be impossible to ignore. You will feel something in you stand up. A call. An almost uncontrollable urge to change, to act, to break away from what holds you back, to move towards what you always knew was yours. This can move you deeply, because deep down it is as if you are rediscovering parts of yourself that have been forgotten somewhere along the way. This night has not only come to heal, it has come to reactivate who you are in essence. From these 3 events, something sacred will be sealed between you and the higher plane. A new covenant will be written, not on stone, not on paper, but on your soul. And this alliance will require one step from you, that of trusting. Trust even when you don't understand everything. Trust even when fear paralyzes you. This trust will be your spiritual weapon. And with her, you will walk through lands that once seemed closed. The heavens will call you by name, and you can no longer pretend that you have not heard. You are being prepared for something bigger. Something that you may not even be able to imagine yet. That's why the cleaning, That's why the breaks. That's why the restarts. Heaven is making room within you to deposit new promises. But understand, what is coming needs to find space. You cannot fill a soul that is still full of sorrow. Tonight, you will be emptied of that which no longer serves you. And this may hurt, but it is a holy pain, the pain of one who is being healed. The angels who will visit your home tonight don't just come to comfort you. They come with mission, they come with order. They are here to open paths, but also to teach you how to walk through them. So be careful. It may be that someone sends you a seemingly simple message, but loaded with a response. It may be that an object that you did not even notice catches your eye with a new meaning. These signs are not random. They are divine digital marking your story. Tonight, the line between the natural and the supernatural will be blurred. You can feel goosebumps, you can cry without knowing why, you can get deeply emotional. Don't fight it. It's all right. It's all in the plan. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to be transformed. Allow yourself to leave behind what no longer resonates with the woman who is emerging from within you. Because she, the woman you were born to be, is awakening. And the world needs her. You didn't get here by chance. The battles you won in silence were seen. His whispered prayers were heard. Every tear that fell as you said, "I can't take it anymore," was collected like perfume before the throne. And now, the time has come for the return. The harvest begins this evening. The heavens moved in his favor. Grace found her address. You will be touched so gently and so powerfully that you will understand. God has not forgotten you. Tomorrow you will feel that something has changed. You will wake up different, lighter, more awake, with a faith that will no longer be afraid to make mistakes. Because today, while everything seemed the same, the invisible manifested itself. And there is no way to return to the previous state. Your home has been anointed. His spirit was sealed. Your mission has been activated, and you are no longer alone. From now on, everything that is not true will fall apart. What is not love will fall away. What is purposeless will fall. Because tonight marked a new cycle, and you are ready, even if you don't feel it. Heaven knows what you are made of, and the angels already call you strong, chosen, reborn. Now, take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel it. Listen to the silence around you. It is not empty. He is full of promise. And inside it, the whispers of heaven keep talking to you. If you can, light a candle or a soft light. Let it symbolize what began on this night. And before going to bed, just say, "I get it." Because what was sent is real, and it's already on the move. It's not just about faith. It's about destiny, and yours is being fulfilled. There are things that cannot be explained, only felt. And tonight, what's coming carries a power as old as time itself. You are being led to a frequency where the ordinary gives way to the sacred, a space where logic no longer dominates, and where the senses of the soul become the only keys capable of opening the doors that the heavens are revealing to you. Something whispers, even without sound, and you know, deep down you know, that there is something grand being sown into the invisible backstage of your story. You know those nagging thoughts that pop up at the exact moment you're trying to relax? Those who do not ask for permission, but make you rethink everything? They are not distractions. They're codes. Fragments of a greater truth trying to emerge from within your spirit. Tonight, you will be led to listen with another kind of listening, not that of the ears, but that of the belly. It is from there that the purest truths, the most accurate forebodings, and the most urgent calls are born. Something inside you is trying to break the cocoon, and there's a reason it's happening now. Not before, not after. Right now. Because there is an invisible line of time that has been crossed. An exact point at which his earthly path met with a divine intercession. No matter how much you strayed or hesitated, the call still echoes. Tonight, the unspoken words, the unconfessed fears, and the desires that you have swallowed in silence, all of them will be touched by a light that only comes on when the heavens decide to intervene directly. The portals that have opened over your home are not common. They carry memories of times that your consciousness does not reach, but that your soul knows well. You are being reconnected to something much older than this life. And that's why your dreams seem so vivid, why certain images pop up in your mind as if they were memories you've never lived. They are messages from the eternal, seeking a way back to you. A reunion with who you always were before fear tried to erase your shine. There's something you need to know. Not all restlessness is a sign of trouble. Some are sacred warnings that the new is on the way. And you are at that very point, between what you know and what has not yet been revealed.
This is the threshold.
The territory between the already lived and the not yet manifested. Few people have the sensitivity to recognize this moment, but you have been chosen to realize it. Because inside you there is a radar that picks up the invisible, even when your mind tries to deny it. The presence that inhabits your home tonight is not static. She walks. She watches.
She touches objects.
It rests in specific corners. And if you calmly close your eyes, you can even feel the air temperature change at certain points.
It's not imagination.
These are signs that the environment has been consecrated. Energies that once roamed without direction have been replaced by guardians. And where there was doubt, purpose is setting in. Where there was fear, there is courage. The way you look at the world will gradually change over the next few days. Small things will gain immense meanings. Simple words spoken by strangers will seem like answers to age-old questions. That's because the angels are training you to listen beyond the surface. You will be guided by intuitions so precise that sometimes you will even doubt your own sanity. But fear not. This is just a symptom of someone awakening to a rare spiritual sensitivity. And at the same time as that happens, certain people will start to pull away. Not out of hurt, not out of conflict, but out of mission accomplished. You will notice that what was once so essential now seems neutral. This happens when the soul moves faster than the bonds.
Don't be scared.
What's coming out is making room for what needs to come in. Tonight, an invisible cleaning has begun, not only in your home, but in your vibe. And this can provoke waves of silence. Accept this silence as a divine visit. Remember, silence is not always absence. It is often the fertile soil where the seeds of revelation germinate. You need this recollection to assimilate what is being poured out on you. Not every blessing comes in the form of an explosion. Some come in the form of a breeze. And it is in the breeze that the sky most likes to hide. Tonight, when everything seems too calm, know that this is exactly where the miracle is being sown most intensely. You will feel like writing things down, maybe loose sentences, ideas that seem disconnected. Do it. These words will be pieces of a puzzle that will soon reveal itself. Angels don't just speak through dreams. They speak through notebooks, forgotten notes, books that fall off the shelf, songs that play at the exact moment. Being attentive is all they ask now. Because every symbol, every detail, every breath can hold a key. And these keys will open doors that no one else but you will be able to access. If you have the feeling that you are being watched, do not be alarmed. It's not vigilance, it's care. They are invisible eyes watching over you, like those who accompany a priestess in the process of initiation. Because that's what's happening, an activation. You are being prepared spiritually to access a new layer of reality. A reality where nothing else will be as before. What was routine will become sacred. What was expected will become movement. Soon, you will no longer desire what you once begged for. Because what is coming is greater than anything you have been able to imagine. The angels are in no hurry, but they have precision. They do not operate on the basis of human worthiness, but on the basis of spiritual alignment. And tonight, you've been lined up. Not because he asked insistently, but because the time has come. And when the time of heaven meets the time of earth, nothing can stop what needs to flourish. There is a quiet restlessness growing within you, a desire to move everything from place to place, of moving furniture, of opening windows, to look in the mirror in another way. This is not random. It is a reflection of the spiritual movement that is taking place around you. Your body is translating, in gestures, what the soul has not yet known how to name. Allow yourself to act as this energy leads you. This is also a way of praying. This evening does not demand perfection from you, only surrender. The heavens don't expect you to understand everything. They just want you to be there. And when you are willing to just be whole, sensitive, available, everything begins to transform. You don't have to have the answers. You just need to ask the right question. What does heaven want to show me tonight?
Enten weit.
Listen. Feel. What you will receive today may not be understood by those around you. And it's okay. Not everyone is ready to see with the same eyes. What has been revealed to you is personal, intimate,
Non-transferable.
Honor that secret. Do not expose it ahead of time.
Some promises gro in silence.
And you are carrying seeds that are still in the budding stage. Protect them from the rush of others. If the urge to cry arises, do not hold. There are tears that clear more than 1,000 words. They are like silent rituals of liberation. You don't need to know the exact reason for each emotion. Just feel it. Tonight, heaven didn't come to ask you for explanations. It came to offer you relief.
A break in the chaos.
A new beginning that starts from the inside. You are in sacred territory now. Everything around you is part of a great drawing that is being revealed little by little. Trust, even if it looks dark. Some stars only appear when the night is denser, and the glow that you seek so much, perhaps, is already lit inside you, just waiting for you to remember where you are. Continue with an open heart, because what began tonight is still far from over. Deep gratitude for having remained here, with an open heart, allowing this heavenly message to touch the most sacred regions of your soul. You are not here by chance. Everything that has been released upon you this night has an eternal purpose, and your presence at this moment confirms that your soul was already ready to receive every word, every revelation, every spiritual touch sent from heaven. If this message has resonated within you, if something has moved within you, now manifest its confirmation in the comments with the number 111. This is the spiritual seal that binds your faith to the vibration of what has been prophesied. Writing 111, you not only signal that you have received, but also release the energy field so that the next signals continue to flow to you. Do not disconnect from this frequency. Be part of our spiritual family. Subscribe now to the channel, activate the notifications bell, and allow each new message from the angels to find you at the exact moment you need it. Your journey is just beginning, and the heavens have much more to reveal. Be attentive, beloved daughter, for the next messages will carry instructions, signs, and confirmations that will complete what has been begun today. Do not miss the next videos, because in them there will be answers to the questions that your soul has not even formulated yet. Receive my heavenly affection, and remember, the angels are already around you, and they will keep talking to you.